Welcome to FOMOMojo. I'm Mark Barker with another inspirational story that'll make you feel great. I recently met an incredible group of women, ranging from millennials to baby boomers. But there's no generation gap here. They work together to achieve an artistic goal. To be the best belly dancers they can be. Yes, you heard that right. This sisterhood takes belly dancing seriously, rehearsing weekly so they can perform their art for live audiences all around the West Coast. Meet Kim, Anaiya, Denise, and Monica, four serious performers who make up the group Ballo Zingari, which means dancing gypsies in Italian.
I'm going to be 73 in a few weeks.
While in her 20s, Denise's 58-year-old mom convinced her to join in on a dance class on the East Coast.
We took a fabulous class from the late Serena Wilson in New York City.
So I might start slowly, like this, and then, that's right, a little faster accent, try it this way.
And I was hooked. It keeps you young, you have to keep moving, you gotta use it or you're gonna lose it. And sit on the, porch in your rocking chair and that's going to be it. So it definitely keeps you going.
Kim is a retired hairdresser and salon owner who has been dancing for 2 decades.
When I was 48, I had lost a lot of weight and I wanted to kind of strut my stuff a little bit. I thought at 48 I looked pretty hot. So I found a little belly dance class near my house and decided to do it. The kids were getting bigger and I needed a hobby. And that was a long time ago. I'm 65 now.
Anaiya is a tribal fusion belly dance teacher.
Initially, this goes back to when I was a lot younger. I did ballet, and when I was 13, became very womanly, very young, and they kicked me out. So to spite them, I did the complete opposite. I started doing break dancing and hip hop and started doing choreographies in high school.
I didn't take up belly dancing until after I had had kids, and it wasn't until I was at least in my 50s.
So what would you say to others to inspire them to do this type of dance?
It's very challenging, so your body is becoming an instrument. So that to me is very inspiring. But really, it's for the camaraderie and the sisterhood, and we have a lot of fun.
So what do you get out of belly dancing?
Well, number one, the most precious thing to me is the sisterhood. These girls I dance with here are they're just wonderful. They're everything to me right now. They're great friends. And of course the exercise. I mean, I am not an aerobic person. I don't like going to the gym. I'm not going to do a treadmill. I'm not going to jog. I do hike and walk, but dance for me is my favorite form of exercise. My father just died a few days ago, and the question was asked, are you going to be up to coming? This is medicine. I mean, I feel fantastic. It's just
Therapy.
It's
Therapy.
Yeah, it's therapy.
How do you inspire people who are sedentary to inspire them to get up and do something like this?
Just go to your local rec center and look up dance classes and just enroll. The rec center is a great place to get started because you get a lot of beginners in there and it's non-threatening. You don't have to perform. It's just for fun.
To appreciate the fine art performed by the gals of Ballo Zingari, it's interesting to delve into the history of belly dance. It started many centuries ago in the Middle East, ancient Egypt, Turkey, and later Greece. The 1893 Chicago World's Fair brought the first attention to belly dancing in the United States. Early Hollywood added to the popularity of dance with such films as The Sheik, Valley of the Kings, and Cleopatra. Those and many more added to the Western popularity surrounding belly dance. Ballo Zingari performs a wide variety of belly dance. This one is an Afro belly funk fusion piece.
doing here, it's a fusion. So this particular piece is, we're calling it Afro belly, so it's a little African-inspired, a little fusion belly dance.
So there's a lot of different styles of belly dance, and fusion, in my opinion, is taking little bits from each one and kind of creating your own flavor and style. But it's also, tribal fusion is its own genre as well. It's a genre of belly dance.
Do men get into belly dancing as well, or is there a male component
Oh
to belly
yeah,
dancing?
there's more men now. There's definitely more men getting into it. Maybe not your average male, but
Belly out, and then suck in, and then put your arms back. And this is tribal fusion.
And that's the motion that you do?
I just learned that because it's step by step.
I got a crash course in belly dancing myself. It really is difficult, but the gals really make it look easy.
I have a complete appreciation for belly dancing that I never had before. It's such a liberating experience and an all pure movement experience and very spiritual.
She's gonna give you a little smile, you know, make it flow, the separation.
When you perform in front of a live audience, what is the reaction to the people who are watching? Yeah, and what do you receive from the audience when you're doing that?
Well, the last time we performed this particular piece, some audience members were dancing with us, and they just seemed so enthusiastic and happy, and it was fun to see their faces in the audience smiling.
And the audience at this evening's performance certainly enjoyed and celebrated the art these talented dancers presented.
When an uninformed person or a non-knowledgeable person is belly dancing, hears about belly dancing, they have a preconceived idea of what that is. How does the reality and the preconceived idea differ?
Mostly people just automatically assume it's sexual, in my opinion. I would say that 90% think it's sexual, and yeah, it's definitely sensual, and it celebrates femininity, and it's beautiful, but there's so much more to it. There's belly dance is thousands and thousands of years old, certain moves in it. So when you do these moves, you kind of remember your ancestry and kind of who we really are. There's a sacredness about it. There's a really deep sacredness about getting to know your body and seeing the changes when you dance and seeing what your body can be capable of. I had no idea. And so, yeah.
So there's a physical, emotional, and spiritual element to this.
Yeah.
A close-knit sisterhood of women who perform to express the many facets of their lives while conveying the power of the feminine spirit.